Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Cave Trolls React. Today we're going to be talking about the Iron Fist casting.
Woo!
Woo! They cast Finn Jones.
They cast Danny Rand as Finn Jones.
Why? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't expect it.
I didn't either.
I don't know who I expected to be.
We talked about it before. I can't remember who we were thinking about.
I liked Aaron Paul.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought
one of
Aaron
them.
Paul would be cool. The superhero show from IGN had a couple other good ideas. Honestly, I know the guy I wanted. I can't remember his name. The really, really young kid who's always running in Walking Dead. I can't think of his name. Is it Ken? Kevin? Kyle? Starts with a K?
Carl?
No. Not
The
the Asian American actor.
Glenn.
Glenn.
can't
Thank
think
you.
of his
Why did I
actual
want to call him Ken?
I
I don't know. But yeah, Glenn. Yeah.
yeah.
I thought he would have been really good.
That would have been really good, yeah.
Yeah, but I like Finn Jones. I think he's good. I haven't seen him play a serious role yet.
I haven't either.
The only thing I've seen him in is Game of Thrones. He plays Sir Loras. I mean, you see a lot of his ass. His ass is good. I mean, there's that. He fits well into jeans, I guess.
Yeah.
I honestly, though, I think that's part of it, though. He's in really good shape. I think he'll fit into the costume. Do you think they're going to go with one of the tighter costumes?
With a deep V.
You go the deep V, the super deep, the one that
Super
goes like
deep
all
to
the way
belly
down?
button, yeah.
The white one does that. The original green one had the big gold
Yeah.
collar, did that too.
I think one of the gold and green ones
Did that?
does
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. My favorite costume is the green and yellow, but the green like, it's a long sleeve shirt and it had the black dragon on the with the yellow mask. I think part of the problem is going to be that outfit looks way too similar to Daredevil's original outfit.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends on how they do it, I guess, like you said. I think it looks fine as long as it has the color.
Right. It would look different enough.
Exactly.
Also, I think part of it, if they went to those lines, they play into the fact that it does look similar, because that would explain similar training. You know, like Stick, I'm assuming when he got older, maybe gave him that costume. If not, told him about him, taught him about it. That whole costume, it would make sense that they have similar ones because they had similar training in the art of martial arts, in like the ninja-esque training that they receive, especially in Kunlun, it being like a mystical city. Having a classic garb like that would be interesting. So if they do go that route, if they don't, what do you think they're going to dress him in?
I mean, maybe it's like a later on thing. You know how Daredevil didn't get his costume till, was it the last episode? Of the
Yeah, it was
season?
literally the last episode.
Yeah. If he doesn't get it till later, maybe he's just not really wearing a costume. He's just kind of running around in like a darker,
like
a gi or something.
right. Honestly, because part of it is that he does have a secret identity.
Exactly.
So he would need to protect it, but also he's more not high priority. What's the word I'm looking for? High exposure. You know what I mean? Like, because he runs a company. I don't know if they're going that route for the MCU.
Yeah.
But Danny Rand, I mean, the part of the thing is he was gone forever. Like, he went missing as a child, came back and started running the company. Then also moonlights as Iron Fist. When he's not in his costume, he just dresses either in business garb or like a 70s surfer dude in t-shirt and jeans. Almost looks like a skateboarder from the 1970s.
Right.
Like most recently in the new Power Man Iron Fist comic, he's just kind of in a t-shirt the whole time doing Tai Chi.
Yeah.
While Luke Cage is talking to people. I don't know what they dress him in. Other
Put
than
him in a green hoodie like Arrow.
Arrow
With some green mask paint.
or yellow mask paint.
Yellow, yeah.
Yeah, it's to match the outfit kind of. I think honestly that'd be kind of cool if he was just in a green hoodie for a little while.
Maybe his eyes will just glow yellow. Could work.
Oh, that
Like a
actually is really cool.
mystical,
Like a
yeah.
mystical thing. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Speaking of that, how do you think they're going to handle his powers?
I don't know.
In the synopsis for the series, it says that he has the immortal fiery power of the Iron Fist.
Right.
So I'm assuming he is going to have mystical powers.
I mean, I hope so. Like full on mystical.
I think that's part of the reason why they did him last. Is they're going to hint towards all the stuff with all the other characters.
Everybody's prepared for it.
Exactly. Honestly, I think it prepares the audience for more mystical stuff, and he's a character with a lot less nameplay. I mean, not a lot of people know Jessica Jones, but I feel like fewer people know Iron Fist. I feel like if you know Iron Fist, you know Jessica Jones. There's that overlap.
I mean, I don't know. To me, it seems like you've heard of Iron Fist more.
maybe, and
The name at least sounds more familiar.
his comic book was definitely more popular. You know, you didn't have to go to the Max imprint to read it. So
But then the name like Alias sounds more
familiar to some people.
So.
Exactly. And either way, neither one of those characters are super mainstream these days.
Exactly.
They just, like I said, released that Power Man and Iron Fist comic, so he does have cash with the audience nowadays. How are they going to differ his fighting style from Daredevil's? Because they're both super martial arts, except for Iron Fist knows every martial art. That's part of the reason, or part of the power of being the next Iron Fist, is that you have to know all of this kind, but then when you become it, it's almost like an immortal, like touching the older ones, like Avatar, like how they channel the Avatar state to reach other powers. That's kind of what the Iron Fist does. So how will they differ his fighting style from Daredevil?
I mean, in Daredevil, it's got that like dark, like underground, like fighting feel. I mean, you can tell it's martial arts, but it doesn't feel necessarily as martial arts.
Yeah, he brawls, right?
Right. I feel like they would go more full-on martial arts, like movie style, where
like almost Bruce Lee style.
Exactly.
I got you. And that's, I mean, he fights like Bruce Lee.
Exactly.
He just knows more styles. So, like my favorite moment from any Iron Fist comic book, I think it was from the Immortal Iron Fist. I think that was one, or Living Weapon. I get those two confused. But it's like several panels, and he's doing these really advanced kung fu moves, and then in the final panel it just says Brooklyn headbutt, and he headbutts a dude. You know, I hope that they play on some of the fun of those books, because that's part of the reason why I loved Iron Fist so much. Like there's that Matt Fraction run, like it's funny.
Yeah,
Danny Rand in and himself is a funny character. Like he recognizes the silliness of a man, like, you know, he recognizes the trope of a white guy going to an Asian community and learning martial arts. Like he knows that it's silly. He also knows that he's kind of Batman-esque because he runs a company.
Yep.
You know, like he is self-aware, not on a level of Deadpool, but like he's in on the joke essentially.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna play up his Tai Chi-esque vibe where he's kind of laid back, or do you think it's gonna be more like the newer Iron Fist where he's aggro and always wants to throw down first?
I feel like from the start it would be more aggro.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll go more into the laid back. Just, I mean, as like a character that adds more character growth.
Right.
So
Like it gives him something to work towards.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if they have two angry characters, well, I'm saying like Daredevil and Iron Fist, I feel like that won't work as well with the Defenders.
That's true.
Because then it's just four angry people, because you have Luke Cage, who is kind of the cool guy, but he gets angry sometimes when he has to fight. Jessica Jones, who's alcoholic and always angsty. Then you have Daredevil, who's got this rage problem that they demonstrate. Then you have Iron Fist, who's always, you know, punch first, ask questions later. That's four people that are just going to be beating people up first, and nothing's going to be solved.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe that's part of the fun of the group.
Maybe. But yeah, like you said, I think it would fit better if he was more the laid back kind of like, I mean, serious. He's going to be serious either way. But,
Right.
But yeah, I think it'll work better if he is more of, I guess, just laid back.
Right. Do you think they're going to dye his hair?
I don't know.
Because he's got super brunette hair similar to us. So do you think they're gonna go like?
I thought he was blonde.
No, it's pretty dark. Like at least from what I was looking at, like from the Game of Thrones pictures again.
Oh, okay.
Like it's similar.
It's
like
I thought it was like a dirtier blonde.
blonde. It might be. I was just curious because like Danny Rand has like super blonde hair,
Right.
Like the super Beach Boy like blonde. I'm just like I'm more obsessed with the aesthetics of it right now because Marvel handles these MCU Netflix shows so well. Like I have not been disappointed yet. I'm sure Luke Cage is going to be awesome. Do you think that they're going to team him up with Luke Cage before Defenders?
I don't see why not.
I really hope they do, because Power Man and Iron Fist that's where both those characters came from. Really, that's Heroes for Hire is more iconic than the Defenders. So I feel like that'd be almost a missed opportunity if they don't.
Right.
Or if they don't with the Defenders, do you think they would do it afterwards?
I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Would you watch something like that?
Yeah.
Did you read Heroes for Hire?
I did. I know they did a lot of cameos in the Civil War too.
Oh yeah, that was
That's
really cool.
I didn't read Heroes for Hire
Before that,
but that's
right.
what got me interested.
Right, same here. In the new Heroes for Hire book, the Power Man and Iron Fist, it's got that really choppy art. It looks almost cartoonish, like Gendy Tartakovsky kind of art, and it's more fun. It's still action oriented, but it's got a more comedic element. And those two characters, even though Luke Cage has become way more serious lately in the comics after being married to Jessica Jones, do you think they're going to play up the more comedic elements with these two now? Like, do you think at all they're going to be the comedy relief? I mean, right now it seems like Jessica Jones might be that, but
Yeah, because Jessica Jones had like her darkness that she was dealing with, but she was definitely more comic relief.
right, and it seems like she's kind of over that at this point, right?
She's over that. She's dealt with her like PTSD a lot more. She's
Her demons.
Yeah, exactly. She's more comfortable as just being around now.
Right.
So I think she's going to be more that comic relief.
Right. I mean, hopefully. I mean, it depends. I'm excited to see both of them. I'm excited for the new Iron Fist show. We don't know when we're getting it.
Right.
But it's cool they put the rumors to rest that we're not getting an Iron Fist show.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice. They're like, no, look, we did cast him.
We have the casting. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. And now they actually said he is cast. My final question is Jerry Hogarth. The attorney from Jessica Jones. She in the comics is the attorney for Heroes for Hire. I mean, she's a man in the comics, but do you think she's gonna make some sort of cameo, or is she gonna be the new attorney for Rand Industries or whatever the heck his company's called?
Yeah, I think she will.
She's looking for a job after
exactly,
Jessica Jones.
After Jessica Jones, it was left off with her just looking for a job.
Spoilers for Jessica Jones, but yeah, she's unemployed at the end of it.
I mean, if you haven't seen Jessica Jones yet, then why are you watching it?
That's a good point. Either way, I'm excited for Iron Fist. Anything else? You excited?
I just want to see that DV.
Do you like the casting?
No, I do like the casting. At first, I was questioning it a little bit, but I mean, it makes sense. I think he'll look the part.
Right.
I mean, it'll be exciting to see how he plays that.
I think the casting for this, other than when they cast, what's the name of the actress who plays Jessica Jones? Christina something? Kristen Ritter.
Kristen Ritter.
Yes.
I almost said Kristen Wiig, but
That would be that interesting. That was if it was cast as a comedy 14 years ago.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But other than her casting, I wasn't blown away by any of the casting. When they cast Luke Cage, when they cast, I mean, David Tennant as the Purple Man was interesting, but I wasn't surprised. That kind of fit for me. Charlie Cox as Daredevil, I wasn't apprehensive because I liked his acting.
Right.
I was just, I was like, okay. And that's how I am with right now for Finn Jones as Iron Fist.
Right.
It's interesting. I think it's not completely wrong. It doesn't go, oh shoot, that's terrible casting.
It doesn't not make sense.
Exactly. But it doesn't blow you away.
Neither of us have seen him in anything to make us feel like, oh my god, this is perfect.
Especially combat wise, he gets into one or two fights in Game of Thrones, and that's really all you see of that.
Right.
More just kind of him laying around with hot dudes.
Exactly.
I mean, which I guess kind of fits Iron Fist because if they show his training at all in Kunlun. So let us know in the comments below what you think of the casting of Finn Jones as Danny Rand for Iron Fist. Are you mad that it's not Aaron Paul? Are you disappointed that it's not somebody else? Are you excited about the show? Will we see Heroes for Hire? Will Luke Cage make an appearance?
Does this mean that Sir Loras is dead now?
Will this cross over with Game of Thrones? Is the real
God.
question. Hashtag Iron Throne Fist and at Cave Trolls Cast. I did it first. We're the Cave Trolls and we're out.